Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to session 12, where we're going to start a type of lesson that will be repeated throughout the rest of the unit. We'll do about 3 or 4 of these where we'll chunk the different battles from the American Revolution together and observe the path they take. So I'm calling these sessions following the battles, right? What path did the British soldiers and the Patriots take in the colonies during the war, right? And it just helps us to understand that a little better. In your paper journal, you will have these 2 sheets. What I've done is I've ripped mine out. You don't have to, you could keep them together, or just like in our science paper journal where we had ripped papers out and built things with them, you can rip these 2 pages out. And what I did was I taped them together. There was a dotted line, I had cut it and then just taped these 2 together. I matched up these lines to just know that it was accurate. And then the box 1, 2, and 3 also helped me. So as you take a minute to grab that, go ahead and pause this video. You may also want to take some time while you're grabbing that journal and even ripping out those pages to grab either a blue and red pen or maybe a blue and red set of colored pencils or crayons. I wouldn't use markers because I think they're going to be too thick and too I don't know if they'll work best with this type of paper. So if you don't have it, you can choose any other 2 colors. We're just going to try and use blue to signify the Patriots' path and red to signify the Redcoats' path, the British. So pause this video now, get these 2 pages together and the 2 colored pencils as well. Okay, now that you have your materials, I think I'm going to kind of use both. I'm going to keep both of these near me. I wanted to draw your attention to the session we had just had right before this, and it talked about the Battle of Lexington and Concord. Remember, that's where Paul Revere had rode through the night warning everyone that the British are coming. So that was one of the initial battles of the American Revolution. As you can see, it was located in Boston, right off of like just a little bit more inland. So with that in mind, what I have found is an animated map. So there is this video we're going to watch in parts throughout the rest of this unit that group together main battles. And when we do that, we're going to use this think sheet to document the path and the winners of each battle. Not to view it like a sporting event, but the color coding that we'll use along with drawing the lines along the dotted lines that are already there will help us to understand at a deeper level. You know, we have to remember that these soldiers walked all this distance, right? Like some of them had horses, but most of them walked. And it's really a great thing to kind of get a perspective and see what the distances really were. So I'd like to draw your attention, as I said before, to Lexington and Concord. That is where this video is going to start. While you're watching the video that I'm about to play, you're going to just sit and watch as well. After, I'm going to get to a point in the video where I'm going to hit pause, and then we'll all draw together, and I'll take you through that. So you can just go ahead and watch with me, and then we'll go ahead and draw together.